Hey,
yo. Shit. What is up with it?
He got caught with his mouth full.
Hey, shut the fuck up, man. We just got here. God damn. What is up with it, man? LiveVibezPodcast episode 388. It's in the books, man, because we are now live. Y'all know what it is. And we get right into it, man. We got a new face and all that as the first round seat up in here, front row seat and all that, man. Let's go ahead and shout. Oh, whoa. Can y'all hear this? All right, come on. Let's get to it.
Well, he is not only, it's the first fella on the front row and on the front row.
Yeah, man.
Part of that pack.
He
yes,
finally
indeed.
made it the first one.
Yes, he did.
Mr. Jaden is in the building representing that pack.
Love to see it, man. He finally made it up in here first.
Finally, the first.
And guess what? He ain't have to cheat either. You know how normally people just put a period or something just to comment. This nigga he was able to type out the whole slogan.
Hell yeah, man. Mr. Damn himself is up in here, man. Shout out to Jada being the first one in here, man. Front row seat is taken and hold it down for the fellas in the wolf pack, man. Good shit.
Yeah. And then
love it, man.
After him, shout out to Ooh La La Pillow Top Baby, aka Aunt Brenda in the building, representing that gang.
Soprano gang is up in here, man. Love to see it. Pillow Top Baby in here. Aunt Brenda, appreciate you for coming through and holding down the gang. Soprano gang, that is.
And then after her, Darth Vader is in the building. And he representing that squad.
Darth Vader up in here, man. Love to see it. Appreciate you for coming through, Darth Vader, holding down the Love Buzz squad and all that, man.
And then I'm doubling it up because after him, Rima is in the building, and y'all know she is also representing that Love Buzz.
Yes, she is. Appreciate you as always, Rima, coming through, holding down the Love Buzz squad. We see you.
And then he chopped up my shit because shout out to the Predator in the building, and he is representing that wolf pack.
We see you, my G. Predator up in here, man. What's good? Holding it down for the wolf pack, man. We see you. Appreciate you for putting it up.
But I'm back on my bullshit because after him, Kenya is in the building, aka DJ, and y'all know she representing that Love Bug squad.
Hey. And we got both our jam session people up in here. Let's go ahead and run it. Let's go. Hey. Let it run. We got both of them in here. Hey. There it is. Love it, man. That's for you, Brenda and Kenya.
Okay. And then after Kenya, I'm back on my shit, doubling it up because Tiffany Q-Ź is in the building. Hey.
TQ.
I know she representing that Love Bug squad.
Love to see it. Love Bug squad is in here, man. Tiffany Q-Ź is in the building. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Holding it down.
Yes, Lord. And then, boom, after her, Didi is in the building and she is representing that gang.
Hey, Soprano gang up in here. What is up with it, Didi? Evening, beautiful people. She is up in here nice and early, man, getting these front row seats filled up. Appreciate you for coming through as always.
And after her, Tanya McMillan is in the building.
Hey.
And already know she representing that Love Buzz squad.
We see you. Shout out to you, Tanya, in the building. Holding that Love Buzz squad, we see you.
And then I'm doubling it up because after her, Judy in the building, a.k.a. Mama Flat is in the building. And I don't like saying that. It's funny saying Judy. I've never been able to say that.
Miss Judy, Mama Flat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say Miss Judy is in the building, aka Mama Flat, representing that little buzz squad.
Well, you see you, Mama Flat. What's up? That's my dog right there. Appreciate you for coming through and all that, man. Hold down the Love Buzz Squad. You know what it is.
And then after her, God damn it, Miss Sweet is in the building. And y'all know she representing that gang.
Come on now. Y'all know what it is, man. Soprano Gang is in the building. Appreciate you for coming through. As always, Miss Sweet. Being a whole wave and all that, man. You know what it is.
Change that motherfucking profile picture, too. Hey, what's up with it, Miss Sweet?
She ain't come to play.
Yes,
I see you. Oh, shit. Look who I see.
Look.
Hey, yo, Carlos.
Hey, yo, Carlos.
In the building, all the way from Colombia in this thing. And,
shout out to Carlos, man, from Colombia, man. We see you, my G. Appreciate you pulling up.
Get him to be a guest one day.
Did we put him in the gang, or did we say?
I don't even remember. I think he did pick a. I don't know, man.
Did we say Carlos?
No, yeah, you know, King claimed him. That's what it was. We claimed him. Shout out to you, Carlos. Appreciate you for coming through, man.
After him, Samaya B, aka Freckles, is in the building, and she is representing that gang.
Know what it is? Soprano Gang is in here, man. As always, man. Hey, Vibes in the Soprano Gang. Monday is Monday, and I see it, man. Appreciate you for coming through. I'm glad you could pull up to the squad, man. You know what I'm saying? They had some fun tonight.
And he doubling it up because after her, Sharina Rogers, aka Soda, is in the building, and she is also representing that gang.
Y'all know what it is, man. Soprano Gang is up in here, man. Soda is in the building all the way from Minnesota. Appreciate you for coming through and bringing the energy and all that.
And looky, woody hoo, what it do?
It's cool for the
This heart's taken, aka DC Financials is
love it.
Building. She is representing that Love Buzz.
Up in here, man. Love to see it. Appreciate you for coming through. Delisa, aka DC, aka Miss Heart Taken, aka all that, man. Appreciate you as always, man. Up in here showing love.
Somebody to cash at me $500.
She said, "I love that nickname, Soda."
You know what, Brenda? I always forget to play it for you, but I always remember to play it because every time I see Kenya name, I know she gonna press me out. She normally press me out about it. So you be chill. So as soon as I see Kenya, I'm like, oh shit, I missed it for Brenda. So it all is. I will get better. All right, that's on me because you are the Soprano Gang, okay? She is it. So you're absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hold that, man. It's accountability for me. So I got you.
But that's it. That's it so far, fellas.
That's everybody, man. All right, that's a bet, man. Shout out to all y'all for coming through here nice and early, man, and spending y'all Monday with us. We appreciate all that energy nice and early. You know what I'm saying? And shit, everybody else knows what to do. Put a little comment in the comment section. We'll give a shout out to you. And without further ado, I gotta make just a little room so I can start us off with a hey, welcome to the LiveVibez Podcast, man. Every Monday and Friday around 9 o'clock Eastern Time, we come live with the vibes. As you can see, and if you're listening, man, as you can hear, we showing some love, man, to everybody who filling up these front rows, man. We appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, look, I see people putting up football scores and all types of stuff, man. We out here today. But let's go ahead and get the introduction started, man. Let everybody know who's up in the building today. Starting with you, Flat. Bring us in, my G.
Man, y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Flat, but Mr. Flatliner to you if you ain't part of my crew, the Love Buzz Squad. What's up with it?
Hey, y'all already know who it is. Your boy Rated. And if it is not the Soprano Gang, then goddamn it, I can't fade in the last, but not least we have.
It's the king,
yeah, it is.
bitch.
It sure is, goddamn. There it is, man. The king is in the building, as you can hear, man. All the buttons is telling that truth right there. And we up in here, man. About to get this pod cracking on a good old Monday night. Glad to see y'all in here. And
songs in my head.
Oh shit! Before we even get to checking the vibes, man, let's go ahead and get another face up in here, man. Looks very familiar.
Cue a whole vibe,
baby,
in the building, and y'all know she representing that gang.
Soprano gang is in the building. Love to see it. Appreciate you for coming through and bringing a whole vibe with you. All right, appreciate you, Q, baby. And all right, that's it for the new faces, man. This is the part of the pod where we go ahead and check the vibe and see what's cracking. How is everybody doing? How was your weekend? Things like that, man. Just speaking on some things you got on your mind. Starting with you, Flat. What is up, man? What's been going on?
Man, weekend was it was busy because again, I had to work a double on my Saturday. It was cool Saturday morning, but then two of the people on my Saturday night shift called out, so I was extremely short on that shift. So I don't know, it was just a busy day on Saturday. Got home and got some sleep because I had to link up with the fellas on Sunday. You know, we had to take care of business and handle that. So, shit, outside of that, you know, I was chilling, man. My week was good. Outside of that, you know, busy, just staying busy with work. And I'm good, man. I don't know. I ain't got nothing else. Same old. Just trying to get the paper. Don't fuck with them lame hoes.
I know that's right, man. Me, man. Pretty eventful weekend. I must say. I feel like I was just ripping and running nonstop all weekend, man. Definitely. Damn. What did I did a lot. But it feels good to not be fucking sick and my allergies and shit was fucking with me, man. I feel great. And it was like right on time because like I said, I think I went to a birthday function, saw a lot of faces, a lot of friends, a lot of family and things like that. That was awesome. Then I went to a comedy show. My guy, Matt Rife, came through the city. That was super dope. Enjoyed that show. It was going to be filmed for Netflix, so that was super dope to experience, man. Sunday, linked up with the guys, like Flat just said, man. We all linked up on yesterday, man. Handled some business, and that was always, you know what I'm saying, always dope. You know what I'm saying, when we can link up and get together and do what we got to do, man. And yeah, man. What else, man? I just been moving, man. Work was pretty cool, pretty chill today, but you know, busy as far as like handling my projects and whatnot. I don't know. It just feels good to feel better this week than I did last week. You know what I mean? Physically, mentally, all that stuff, man. Like workload wise, everything, man. The last couple of weeks have been super rough, but this week feels like it's going to be a little smooth. Although there is a lot coming up this week. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and get the round of applause together now because Ma Duke's birthday is going to be on Wednesday. So let me go ahead and run that real quick. Since by the time the next time we pod, her birthday will be gone. So let me go ahead and get the round of applause out the way now, man. Ma Duke's birthday is coming up. That's going to be however she wants to celebrate, man. We're going to figure it out. So that's going to be it's going to be cool. But other than that, man, yes, I'm cooling, man. I'm in a good space, man. Ready to pod, you know what I'm saying? And I'm excited, man. I'm really excited about this next season we got gearing up, man. We got a lot to be working on, man, and I'm really, really excited about it. So, hell yeah, that's why I'm at with it. Kim, what about you, man? How you feeling, man? God damn.
Nothing to report.
Shit. He's. I can tell he's in a good mood. So I was hoping he would give us something, but you know, nothing to report though.
I actually feel like shit. But
well, maybe not physically, but you know, I mean, I don't know. You just feel like it seems like you're ready to pod tonight. That's why I was just like, oh, maybe he's just like, oh, I'm doing okay, you know. But either way, he ain't got nothing to actually report.
I'm just well rested. I'm not.
That is good, especially on a motherfucking Monday. So,
I had to call out because I wasn't feeling good. I still don't feel good. I still feel. I don't know.
Well, as long as you resting up, man, because rest is one of the most important things that we need. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that, and glad you're here. And let's go ahead and get to it, man. Glad everybody else is up in here too, man. I hope you guys, you know, had a great weekend and whatnot. I hope y'all feeling good. I do see we got a couple faces up in here. Let's see where we at.
Oh shit!
First we got Christy in the building, all the way from the in the building, and y'all know she representing that LiveBuzz squad.
Yes, indeed. Love to see it. Christy is in the building, man. Appreciate you for coming through. Hold down the LiveBuzz squad.
And then after her, our mama Sita is in the building, aka
Nessa.
And she is also representing that LiveBuzz squad.
Love to see it. Appreciate you, Nessa, in the building, coming through, holding down the LiveBuzz squad. Happy Monday. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. And boom, it looked like that is my bad. We're gonna get to that. But looks like we're gonna have damn, what's a great say? Shit, she just threw me off with that fucking cowgirls and commanders loss, man. Yes, again, like I said, we'll talk about sports for the sports time come. But shout out to everybody that's got up in here. Hope everybody had a good weekend, all that good stuff. And shit, it looks like we about to get right to business, man. But before we do that, can we get y'all to do us a favor, everybody that's up in here, man? Please hit the thumbs up on this video wherever you're watching from. Hopefully it is YouTube. If it's Facebook, that's cool, but get your ass on over. The link is right there. You see it on the screen. Type that shit in. You know how it goes. Hit the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, please get somebody else to subscribe. That'd be pretty cool. They might enjoy the show too. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stingy. You know what I'm saying? And hit the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you know, you can be notified when we go live. You ain't got to miss no shows and whatnot. And yeah, there it is. Then with that being said, let's get right into the shits, man.
Man, let me see. The first topic, is it still a stigmatism in the Black community about mental health?
My short answer is yes.
I think my short answer will probably be yes as well.
Well, yes. So I was gonna go with a meh, but it's just asking: is a stigmatism still there? It is there, but it's like, but it's the answer. Just to answer the question, is saying, is it still there? Yes. No matter what, it's still there. But I agree. There's reasons why it's still there. But go ahead.
Yeah. It's I still think there's a big stigma with it. But at the end of the day, man, I think that's because and I understand you guys' answer too, because it's like a shift. It's like we have half of the community that comes from a time where this wasn't really a thing, and then we have the new age kids where this is all they know. You know what I mean? So we're like shifting into this, you know, mental health thing, and it is very serious. It's something that no one should ever take lightly. But we all remember a time, especially those of us that are older, man. It's in our 30s, 40s, 50s, and up, and man, like we didn't have anything to identify stuff like that with. We didn't even know that was a thing. And a lot of things that we went through growing up, or things that we felt, it wasn't a term for it. They didn't call it mental health at all. You know what I'm saying? We just dealt with shit differently. You know what I'm saying? We accepted things. Shit was just life. You know what I'm saying? And as an adult, it's like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. I feel like we should have had something to resort to when it came to stuff like that, because this was a time where we weren't able to be as open and as expressive as we are now. We didn't have cell phones to call people, social media to reach out to people, and things like that. So when we went through things that was fucking with us mentally, we didn't have resources. We didn't have all these things that people have now to kind of help deal and cope with what they go through. So we just had to fucking tough that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, deal with it how you deal with it. And it's not a good thing, but it helps to us having such tough skin now. We talk about how the generation today is a lot softer, a lot more sensitive, things like that. And we're just built way different than that because we grew up in a time where that just wasn't, it wasn't a factor, it wasn't highlighted, it wasn't a thing. And but I do appreciate the fact that it's a thing now. I still feel bittersweet about it because I feel like I love the fact that we can address it. I love the fact that someone can speak on it and say, hey, this is what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm having some things going on with me. I have mental health issues, things like that, to kind of speak on what you go through mentally that you may need some advice with, some therapy with, things like that. I love that side of it. I don't like the sensitive side of where we are with things. I feel like we're not allowed to really do much, say much. It's tough, man. Especially coming from an era where, even when they show like clips of like old shows that we used to watch or some of our favorite things, I'd be like, yo, this shit could never be played in 2023. Like you see certain things and then I'll be like, oh my God, they would have got canceled so fucking fast. But we come from a time where that was just normal. That was comedy. That was entertainment. That was our basic shit. And just nowadays, it's insensitive to speak on certain things.
Funny, just like stuff that we can freshly remember. Like you can't play new episodes of Boondocks now.
Oh man, that first off,
like right around the corner.
One of the greatest shows ever created, by the way. Can't do it. Even like my favorite shows ever is The Office, and there's some episodes in there, a lot of episodes in there. Some of them bits would not go well. Matter of fact, the very first episode, we talk about that shit all the time. The very first episode, they would have got canceled immediately. And that was when they was putting different races on cars and putting them on motherfuckers' foreheads, and they had to go and talk to them like that race, but they couldn't see what their race was. Oh my God. The race conscious admission. So that shit was wild, bro. Like stuff like that. It's like we just grew up in a time where that shit was funny. And nowadays that shit'll get shoot. Ended, bro. It's the worst. So again, man, it's just, and it's wild because you think about it, that's how some people deal with mental health. You watch something you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? You sit back and you be entertained by the things that, they make you laugh. I love dark comedy. I love like stuff that's edgy, stuff that pushes the envelope. I love like adult cartoons. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Shit that's like,
I'm gonna miss those in a couple of years.
They might be out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Like, I love them, man. I love them. Like I said, my favorite comedians are super, super aggressive, super offensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, Patrice O'Neal is one of my favorite comedians, you know what I'm saying? God rest his soul. You know what I'm saying? I still love Bill Burr. Like I said, I just went and saw Matt Rife. Like, some people who are just, they don't give a fuck, man. And I love that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it should always be a space for everything, right? It should be a space for that type of humor. And when it comes to mental health and things like that, like, we should have a space to where we can identify what it is that we deal with and get resources and get help and talk to people. Now, in this day and time, we have a space for mental health. Back then, we didn't. So it's like we need a space for everything. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it all goes hand in hand, man. And but like I said, it is still a stigma, man. And that battle of the old school and the new school is where we are right now, and it's very tricky sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I even have to, as a parent, deal with that with my children now. The things they deal with other kids in school, or stuff that they see, or stuff that they feel. Part of you want to be like, man, you'll be all right, like da. Like, no, brush that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we were raised and taught. But you can't. You have to be a lot more understanding, a lot more sensitive to what they're, how they deal with things, because they just growing up in a different era, man. They got access to the world. You know what I'm saying? They can see everything from their tablet and their phones, and it's just too different, man. So for the sake of your kids' mental health, you have to be sensitive to what they feel and what they think and things like that. So it's a battle, man. But yeah, like you said, it is, both of y'all is like, I felt the same way, but the fact that it's still there is why I said yeah, but it is, man. So that's how I see it.
Before I even go, I want to Dee Dee's comment. She said our community is built upon showing strength, not weakness. Unfortunately, addressing mental health issues has been seen as a weakness in the past. She said, I'm glad we're having the necessary conversations now.
100%. 100%, because you were considered weak if you couldn't handle something that people felt that you know what I'm saying. Like I said, that's a hard thing to deal with. So I'm glad that we have a space now where we can address those things, and not even as us men, like not be afraid to talk about some shit, because that's something that we've dealt with for a very long time, and I think that contributes to most of men's mental health right there. Not being able to be comfortable enough to communicate what it is they got going on and what they feeling, because you go to
still some shit.
I was about to say we still fucked up to this day.
Still ain't gonna talk about
this day. Yeah, nah, that shit is real, because like
down with some shit. You are I have a trunk of shit I am just dying with.
Yeah, and it's like we were in a space and still are in a space where we talk about it when it comes to relationships and things like that a lot, but just from a mental health standpoint, like talking to men about certain things, you don't want to be, you can come off soft, sensitive, weak, shit like that when you bring up certain things, and then you can't go to a woman with certain stuff, because although you may feel that you could be, vulnerable or emotionally available,
go ahead, pack
that shit, bro. That can backfire so fast based on an emotional. Yeah, it's
that in there with your coffee. We got it.
With your coffee. That's real shit, man. Because we've seen so many times where like people confide in somebody. We're speaking like a man to a woman, and once that woman may feel betrayed, heartbroken, whatever, cheating on, whatever happens that's negative in your relationship, your business is out there. Now they writing status on fucking Facebook and Instagram. Oh, you this and you that, and that's why you this. And all your dirty laundry out there now. Oh, you that same nigga who was crying about, like, God damn, I said that to you in confidence in private because you was my, you know what I'm saying? But just because things were...
the handstand. It's all
we don't give a fuck about them. We don't give a damn about them talking about what we do in the bedroom. But I told you, and I cried on your motherfucking show about certain things.
Yeah.
Get that out.
You the same pussy ass nigga who was crying about to lose his job when he thought it like, whoa, what the fuck? Like it's a mess, man. So we do.
Oh, for real, nigga. Put on Finding Nemo. Put on Finding Nemo.
Watching this bitch ass dude crying over the fish with the little fin because he a bitch. Like, whoa, what the fuck? That's what it is, man. You gotta be very careful, man. So us as men, we hold on to a lot. It's fucking terrible, man. But again, I'm glad we're getting into a space to where we can start to open up about certain things. And like even this podcast, I've shared things on this podcast over the past 5 years that I thought that I would never talk about in public or to a group of people or to my homies, my family, anything. Because you don't know who's watching or whatever the case may be. So a lot of things that you think like, yo, you put that stuff out there, like this shit is out here now. But I'm in a space to where I'm comfortable. I know who I am. I'm not afraid of certain things or whatever. Like I may have been uncomfortable over a decade ago, but now I'm a whole different person. So I'm able to face some of my, things that I've, dealt with, fears, demons, all that shit. So, I use this platform as one of them, man. So, and that's what it is. Now, I know a lot of people use our comment section as one of them sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They open up about certain things in the comment section. So, we're just in a time where it should be okay to start, opening up and not internalize everything, because that affects our mental health more than anything, man. Not being able to express yourself and say what you need to say and get your shit off, man. So, but one step at a time, we getting there, man.
I feel like it is because back in the day, a lot, like she said, a lot of us was afraid to go see doctors. I don't need to see no damn doctor. And, one of the main reasons was because we always also thought that doctors was all about pushing them pills and shit on you. Pushing pills. Like we all know as black people, we ain't taking too many motherfucking pills and all of that shit, especially when the side effects of those same medicines and pills that they pushing is depression and you might get suicidal thoughts and all of that. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'd rather just deal with the shit than to be doing that, because we don't want to be doing all of that, man. Like, I want to come to you to get help for one thing. You pushing some pills on me that might push me to a whole different level of some different shit. And it's like, I don't want that shit. So,
which could affect your mental health, by the way.
Exactly. It can speed up the process of the shit that you're already going through. Like, okay, I'm going through some shit or whatever, but I take this pill, it's a possibility I might want to take my own fucking life. I might not want to live no more after taking this pill. You just don't know how your body gonna react to this shit. So it's like, we were big on not taking no motherfucking pills. Like you said, we were big on like toughing that shit out. We'll work it out or whatever. And religion has been a big push of help. Oh, just pray to God, and we'll pray on it, and
that was all we had.
We'll pray over you. It's a lot of things like as in the black community that we had outside of really going to see a doctor, because we didn't want to see the doctor, or we, like you said, we were afraid to talk about the shit. And, these kids these days, I think if they actually talked about a lot of the shit that they going through, we would have a lot less of these killings and murders and shit that we got going on now. A lot of these youngins are angry, and they angry for just any motherfucking thing,
and don't have an outlet.
And don't have no kind of outlet, and their outlet is to pull a trigger or or something wild, something stupid. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot that we do go through, and like a lot of y'all saying, like, I'm glad that we're getting to a point where some people are willing to talk about, because as men, we don't like to talk about it. But when we talk about it to another man, the only time that shit kind of like really hit when it's another man is if he was going through the same shit. And then he got to be, able to let his guards down and just say, you know what, bro, man, like give me a hug, man. I feel you, because I was going through the same shit. I ain't never say nothing to nobody, because I didn't even think I had nobody that I could really talk to about this shit. And it lets, a whole lot of shit off of their shoulders when they found somebody else that they can actually talk to that understands them. But like we said, it's kind of hard for a guy to be vulnerable, to open up about certain shit like that when it comes to especially another man, because it's like, man, I ain't trying to come across as no soft motherfucker or what, it's just it's a lot that we got to go through. Right. And again, us as men is even worse than some of the shit that these women, because I mean, we're used to the women, being vulnerable. Some people call it pillow talking. Sometimes that's the only time the man can do it is pillow talking. And that's how, a lot of our shit gets out to these women. But finding someone that you can really trust and believe in, because when other people give you things that they don't give everybody else, that as a man, that helps you release some of those things and take some of that shit off your shoulders. Because it's like, man, if they can trust me with this information, then I can trust them with this, so that's the only way a lot of men these days get a lot of their shit off, is when it's something of that nature, where it's like, you know what, if they can trust me with this, then I can trust them with this. And at that point, we still don't get to the real nitty gritty of shit, but it's something that we will get off of our, pull that shit out of our closet or whatever, just to let it out, just be like, man, I can finally let this shit out, without being judged about certain shit. So a lot of that shit.
Do it.
Yeah. But that's how we are. But again, like I said, when you find that person, but then you don't want to give too much to them, because then it's like they like, well, god damn, like you must have been waiting for somebody, to. Some people get that one little break and they just push all that shit. Yeah. And it's like, you can get to a woman and they be like, I don't know if I want to deal with this motherfucker. He got a lot going on for himself, but it's a lot, man. And I feel like us as black people, we can get better with this shit. So I think it's getting better. These little things that's happening around the world is making shit a lot easier, because now some of these parents ain't playing that bullshit. They see one little sign or something, they let's go, doctor, therapist, something. We got to go, because this shit here. I'd be damned if you be the next motherfucking mass murderer or no, we ain't doing that. Let's go. Right. So, that's my take on it.
King, man, where you at with it, man? It's stigma about black, mental health in the black community.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it is. I mean, everybody had great points. It's mainly because like you got so many different people still raised in different areas that still like have that old mentality when it comes to a lot of stuff. Then you have some people who who actually will seek help. So it's a lot of different things. We're like still like battling with, like, especially with men. I think within the community, a lot of people, we don't even like going to seek help when we're sick. So let's think about what it is we got mental health.
Right.
We would deny it until somebody even make us go. And then I think now the issue is really is what I'm seeing is a lot of people don't want to hear any more bad news in their life. Especially some mental health stuff. It's just they don't want to do it, or the financial part of it. I'm pretty sure of a lot of us, if we could afford to go to therapy and if we had the money, we probably would. But we like, I don't want another fucking bill. And then they're saying like, and then on top of that, getting pushed some type of drug. That's a big thing. Because some people just try to get you in and get you out and just try to get you on something real quick.
Because that's how they get paid. They get paid by prescribing you medicine. Yeah.
So yeah, that's that, and really it's going to be ongoing because as a community of us not being together and being separate and keep pushing negative stuff on each other and expectations, we're going to keep breaking each other down into having shit that's probably mentally fucked up with us all the way around that no one wants to deal with. Because like now it's like how I forgot who said it. You don't want to be looked at as being weak, and that's going to be one of the major things as be looked at as being weak, and that's going to be another thing that somebody can call you out on. Because thinking if you going to therapy and like I said, your girl know what she found out, like take your dumb ass back to therapy. This shit didn't work. Anything like you don't want to give anybody any more bullets to fucking harm you or hurt you, dog. Like, and for real, and it's looked at to me just being a guy. It's really looked at good for a female to go versus a guy to go. Because a female like, oh yeah, I've been going to therapy. Like, all right, good for you. Guy like, I've been going to therapy. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Once again, judgment, right? Like, that's crazy.
What is wrong with you? Like
getting judged for helping yourself.
You have to think about talking to you. Did it work? Are you sure you're healed?
Right.
Like, are you sure you healed? Like, yeah. So it's always gonna be something about that, and worries and concerns.
I agree, because it's good. We already know that for us men, it takes a lot to get to a place. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we don't like going to the doctors. We don't like doing certain shit. So like, A nigga sick, man, he gonna deal with it. It take for that nigga to fucking damn near die before he be like, all right, look, I gotta go to the motherfucking hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, my arm is still off. I gotta go.
Guess it's time to go put this bitch back on. Like I'm telling you, that's how we are as men. So like, it's the same thing when it comes to like therapy and shit. Like, so when you hear of a guy going to therapy, you be like, yo, what is wrong with him? Because you had to be going through a lot to get here. You know what I'm saying? So you're absolutely right, man. I get that. But again, man, hopefully everything continues to go on an up and up for the trajectory for that, man, because, we need it, man. And the more that we be introduced to more things, the more like I said, we get this fucking internets and social media and all this interactive. Now we got fucking AIs, all types of shit. It's just opening up another door for something to fuck with people mentally. So we got to have avenues to deal with this shit, man. So, but the more, like I said, the more we grow and adapt, man, the more we're going to need those resources to help us out. So let's stay pro help yourself, pro, say expressing yourself. Yeah, help yourself, man. Whatever way that is.
Whatever you do for yourself, just don't tell other people.
that's King's motto right there. I feel you.
People out your motherfucking business. Whatever help you seek don't need to be shared.
Yeah, I agree, man. But
you got crystals in your oatmeal. Look, don't tell people.
Could tell them how you be putting fucking crystals in your Frosted Flakes, nigga. Like, god damn, like they'll tell the business.
That shit work. That shit work.
Oh shit, man. Like, but yeah.
Really?
This was a good one, man. Good topic, good conversation. Shout out to whoever sent us this. I forgot. I got it written down somewhere. But I appreciate it. All right. But yeah, let's go ahead and move along, man. Let's get into this next topic, I guess. End the question, whichever we got going on.
Yeah, before we get there, though, I'm gonna.
We got some faces. Yeah.
Everybody loves a glass of this wine. Sweet Red Ro is
𝐒𝐲
building, and she's representing that pack.
It's water today, sweetheart. That's where I'm at, man.
Sweet gold ginger ale.
Sweet gold ginger ale. Oh man, good shit. Appreciate you, Ro, for coming through, holding down a wolf pack. I see you. I saw Ro over the weekend too. Shout out to 𝐒𝐲.
And after her, Big AB Vibez is also in the building, and she representing that game.
Let's go. Soprano Gang is up in here. Love to see it, man. Big AB Vibez in the building, holding down the Soprano Gang. Appreciate you for coming through. Okay.
And then after her, Dancing Love is in the building, aka Mrs. 583 Expressions, our sponsor, in the building, and she representing that Love Buzz Squad.
Sponsors in the building. Let's go. Holding the Love Buzz Squad. We see you and appreciate you. Hey, y'all. Hey, what it is, ho? What's up? In the building, man. Appreciate you for coming through and holding down your squad. You know what it is.
After her, Miss Press 922, of course, because that was her birthday, and she shouted her out, but shout out to Miss Press in the building, and she is also representing that Love Buzz Squad.
Hey, Miss Press up in here. Love to see it. She is an Eagles fan, putting the score on the board. The Eagles are up 25-11 over the Bucks. That's what she's trying to say to y'all right now with those numbers, for those who don't know. But shout out to you for coming through and holding down the Love Buzz Squad, man. Appreciate you. Now we can go ahead and get into the next one, man. See what's going on.
Okay, and the next topic says, what's the difference? Getting with someone for financial gain or being a gold digger? Is there a money amount that changes this for you?
Man, there is a difference to me.
There's a difference, but I don't think there's a money amount that changes this.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think it's like, oh, once you get into this age range, or not age range, just money, bracket or whatever, now it's considered gold digging. Like, I don't think it's like that.
Yeah, I would like to hear y'all difference.
It's like they're related. They're just like they're cousins like us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like same bloodline. It's not.
I don't get that. I definitely don't get that.
I would love to hear y'all too.
What you want to go first, rated or you?
Because the way I say this is different is because I do feel like people can use someone for a financial gain and it doesn't have to be considered gold digging. I feel like you can do that in a way to where it's known for both parties that that's what the relationship is, right? Like if you have a relationship with somebody where you know that they have a certain amount of money or they're making a certain amount of money and you're only around them to, you know what I'm saying, learn the business, get the, you know what I'm saying, get money, whatever the case may be. Y'all both know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like that happens. I get what that is, you know what I'm saying? People, you can call it a business transaction. You can call it a, you know what I'm saying? However you want to jazz it up. People use things or use people for a financial gain, and that's understood by both parties. So I feel like that is a lane within itself. I think that's different from gold digging. Gold digging to me is you just using a motherfucker for their money completely. Like it's like, and we normally use this term for women most times, where she only get with a nigga that got money so she can mooch off of what's in his account, his expenses, his lifestyle. That is considered a gold digger. I think rocking with somebody for a financial gain doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, I'm only here to dig in your pockets, but I can get money by being connected to you. You know what I'm saying? Like people who, that's like let's use musicians. If you're an independent artist, you out here trying to get it, you out here doing free shows, whatever the case may be. But once this big celebrity says, you know what, I'm gonna bring you on tour with me, you're using him for a game, whether it's financially, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, for more fans, more exposure, whatever it is. You're using this big artist for a game. And now you're getting money for shows. Now you're getting more people coming in. And that's a relationship that's understood. So using somebody for a financial gain to me is not a big deal as long as both parties understand what's going on. But gold digging is completely different. It's like you just fuck with me because you know I'm that nigga and I got that money. And you just trying to mooch off my shit. This ain't no relationship. This ain't no business transaction. This ain't none of that. You just here acting like you fuck with me, but you really just here for what you can take from me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the difference is to me.
I'm right along with you. Financial gain doesn't necessarily mean that I'm only here to it doesn't mean that I'm only here to get your bag, but it can also mean I'm only here to get your bag in a way where it's like, hey, I'm only here to get put in the same, no pun intended, to be put in position to get the bag. I feel like as a financial gain, it's like what happens when you networking with somebody and you just so happen to network with the right person and they like, oh, man, I used to be you, or I know somebody just like you and I put them in this spot and they blew the fuck up. I think that is a financial gain. And it's like, okay, we, like you said, we both understand what the fuck I'm here for. Like, hey, you can put me in a better position to be financially stable, like to push me in a better place financially. I think that's what I get from a financial gain. Gold digging, like you said, gold digging is a one-way street. I'm only here to get that. Now, you might get something for that, but that's the only reason you're getting this from me is so that I can get that bag. Like gold digging is only there for the bag. You know, since you get, those are the people that think, well, since you got it, you shouldn't mind blowing the bag on me because you got it like that. And it's like, people don't stay rich like that. Most people stay rich by being cheap, by being stingy, by being frugal. You can definitely blow through a bag when you just got a gold digger there that's definitely just taken. Like they don't know anything about giving unless it's, I'm gonna give you a little bit of this just to keep this going so that I can keep taking. And a lot of the times it ain't tricking if you got it. The gold diggers love using that line. You know, it's so many different ways that they can do this to try to make you feel bad about them being a gold digger, that it's just like, you know, it's a one-way street. And being in a financial gain is not a one-way street, because I feel like once a person blesses you by putting you in that spot for you to prosper, you know, some people even like to pay it back. Some people like to pay it forward. And you know, some people that put you in that spot, they like, hey, you know, I'm just glad I was able to help to get you in a better spot. Now you don't have to pay me back, but pay it forward. You know, now they got you out there, and you might find somebody else that might be in the same damn spot of where you were. So it's financial gain is I feel is very very different. I'm not even gonna say they're close like that. They're very different, and they are like night and day different. I don't think there is no gray area in between those two. You either flat out there for financial gain, or you're there for a fucking gold digging. And financial gain is just like, hey, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. Or instead of that, instead of giving you water, hey, I can just teach you how to get the shit out the well. That way you can get it yourself. So I feel like that's what all financial gain is. It's like, hey, I'm not going to baby you. I'm not going to just give you anything, but I can put you in the spot to better yourself. And I feel like that's what financial gain is.
Very true. And gold digging is just you holding the motherfucking bucket. Yeah. Water, please. Yeah. And they just pour it into you over and over. You ain't doing no work. They just keep giving and giving and giving. Versus you being taught how to go get it. You know what I'm saying? And being in
the cup you holding got a big ass hole in it, but you just still want somebody to keep pouring into that shit.
Yeah. All right, King, where you at with this, man? Financial gain and gold digging, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, and y'all made some good points. But to me, it's the same thing. It's just one sounds better. It's like no difference between saying fucking escort and a hooker. Like they both do the same thing. Just one just looks nice. So like no, like to me they're about the same thing. I mean, there's many different ways you could do financial gains, and there's many different ways people could be gold diggers, and they could position themselves and then do like with somebody who's financial gain. They both can do the same thing. To me, but once they get in that position, like, and it's like when I think about financial gain, it's like how you say the movies, like, okay, we're gonna marry into this family for the financial gain, like you're like, or what's that joint? What is it called? Arranged marriage. Their child for financial gain with this family. Why? So they can get that money, get that bread. It's fucking prostitution all the way around. You just sold your child, or you're doing shit for money, or like you're saying, to elevate your life when it comes to finances. So to me, it's not really too much of a difference. It's just one just can be done to look better and more acceptable, and probably talked about in a way than gold digging. Because like gold diggers could do the same shit. Half of these motherfuckers are upfront, just like people who are trying to be doing a financial gain. Like, you know, this is what I want. This is how it's going to be. You're going to pay for this and that. And dudes would just probably go for it. Not necessarily saying they was going to keep having their handouts. A lot of these joints will probably try to go in there and learn some shit. A lot of gold diggers are not stupid. Same with some people who going in for financial gain are not stupid.
No gold digger is stupid.
This is true.
It's the person that's giving them the money is the stupid motherfucker. The gold diggers know exactly what they're in there for. The dummy is the motherfucker that keeps giving it to him and not realizing that you're being used, like, you know, in that way.
Yeah, so I'm saying me.
I mean, I get it. I get where you're coming from. I just look at certain things differently to what a financial gain is. Like, all of us got jobs and we use our jobs for a financial gain. You know what I'm saying? We need money. We're going to work for that money. And that's how we gain a financial, dependency based off said company. versus we not gold digging.
Finances. There ain't no financial reason for finances.
Right, we do right. It's an even exchange. I'm giving you time for money. But what I'm saying is like
this my boss ass is for financial gain.
but that's the thing. But some people, I feel like the gold digger part of that is when you're trying to fucking suck your boss's dick to get a promotion. That's the gold digging part of it. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not the same thing. So, you know, but
gold digger part trying to get a bonus.
Yeah, shit like that. Get that. I'm telling you, man. But yeah, no, I definitely think that they're two different things. But I just, like I said, I think the financial game part of it is that both parties understand what's going on and they accept it. You know what I'm saying?
That could happen in the gold digger shit. Both parties can understand.
It can happen, but it's you. Gold digging is usually somebody has the intent to just use you versus somebody gaining an opportunity to.
What's the difference between like a sugar daddy and a sugar baby?
That
shit is a gold digger.
They both know what they're there for. That's the difference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but she will be labeled a gold digger, and that's for somebody.
No, it's not.
But no, gold dig. No, sugar daddies and sugar babies is not gold diggers.
It's not gold digging.
Because that's a transaction. They know what's going on. That's an agreement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a financial gain.
Yeah.
That's the reason some people do fuck with the old people. It's like the old people got the money. And they like, hey, I need you to do this, and I'm going to keep giving you this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But still, people going to still call it gold digging. No matter what, they ever say financial gain.
I mean, but no one's going on really saying a financial gain. But
a younger woman gets with an older man. Come on, Joe.
That's a sugar baby.
I get exactly what you're saying, King.
Call her a gold digger.
When you see, if I see you in your 20s and you rolling this fucking 87-year-old man around in a wheelchair, it's like, all right, bitch. Okay.
The most famous one, look, Anna Nicole Smith. Nobody said financial gain. She's smart.
Yeah,
gold digger. They knew. You know what the fuck they were doing.
But that is definitely a gold digger situation, especially when, like I said, when someone's to the point where, because when I think of sugar daddies and sugar babies, I'm not thinking of somebody that's fucking 90 and somebody that's 20. I think of, I'm not saying it's not possible. What I'm saying is that when I usually hear those terms, I usually hear like the age bracket for me is probably 15, 20 years. It's not that far of a gap. You know what I'm saying? 20-year-old and a 50-year-old or something like that, 30 years, something like that. It ain't the motherfucker on his deathbed and she's a fucking Instagram model. Like, we know goddamn well you're not interested in this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is gold digging for sure. But when you got somebody who's not that old and, you know what I'm saying, and, like, the old nigga can still pull somebody. He's not fucking in need, like, oh, I gotta pay you to fuck me. He can still go out here and do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? He ain't in no fucking walker, ain't in a wheelchair. He's just old enough, but he knows he wants somebody younger, and they got the exchange going on. So when I see that, I think sugar daddies and sugar babies are in a certain age bracket. When I think of the gold digger part, I always see that when a motherfucker's too old and about to die, and it's like you just here to try to get some inheritance, get in the will, all that type of shit. That's gold digging.
Sugar babies.
Sugar babies are paying for a service and they're happy to spend that. Yeah, that's not gold digging. But again, I don't look at that as I feel like now we're back to the part where it's like there's a certain amount of money changes things. No, but I think a certain age changes the sugar daddy, sugar baby dynamic to gold digging for me. Because now it's not, I don't look at it as normally sugar daddies and sugar babies is the sugar daddy is the one like, hey, look, I like how you look, man, sweetheart. I could do this for you. I can give you this allowance. I could do this as long as you do this for me, blah, blah. The man is normally initiating that. The gold diggers are the ones out here chasing the old nigga. He wasn't looking for fucking Anna Nicole Smith. If there was a DM back then, Anna Nicole would have jumped in his DM. It's not the other way around. They target these old niggas and then go for them and then try to do all that shit. So that's a big difference too. So I think that dynamic changes what that is considered. If it's sugar daddy, sugar babies versus, you know, financial gain or whatever the fuck.
All I see is
gold digging.
Tricks and hoes. That's all I can see.
Tricks and hoes, man.
Tricks and hoes. Like, there's a lot of tricks and hoes. I mean, the world is filled with tricks.
Some people could just turn tricks for the bag.
Man, look.
See, that's another good one. She said when she thinks, Didi says, when I think of financial gain, I think of these 90-day fiance green card scenarios, which is like they just come to America to get more access to money and opportunities. So, like me, I think
that be financial gain or gold digging. Which one she said?
That to me would be
because they coming over here to get the bag. They're not coming over here to take that person's bag. They just need more opportunities. They don't have that over there. So it's, hey, I need you to get this green card. When you see people come over here for green cards, 9 times out of 10, they pay that person a bag to get them the green card. I'm going to pay you this $15,000 just to marry me, to get me over there, so that I can go and make a bigger bag to support my family back here. That is a financial gain. That is, they both understand what's going on. Hey, I need you to get me over here with this green card. I'm gonna pay you this $15,000 or $10,000 or whatever they agree on to get the bigger bag. All I need you to do is put me in the spot, put me in a position so that I can do that. I can't do that unless I'm married to somebody that's already
in America.
That's not gold digging.
That's a financial gain.
I just want to come over there just to use you for what you got.
That's a gold digger. But all good points though, man. And a good topic as well. Let's go ahead and look and see. We got some faces up here. I think we got 2 more. Let's see what that is.
Tony Wilkinson is in a building, aka Book Bay.
Hey,
building it.
She a part of it. She says she's a part of it herself this time. Yeah, because we made fun of her before. We like, you ain't officially. Yeah, but she's Soprano gang for sure, man. Shout out to Tony, aka Book Bay, in the building. Appreciate you for coming through. And also,
Love Simone is in a building, and y'all know she representing that Love Buzz squad.
Hey, love to see it. Love Simone. It's in the building. Appreciate you for coming through and being a part of your gang, your squad, which is the Love Bugs, man. Showing some love and all that good stuff. And let's see. All right, I don't see any more new faces up in here. And wait.
My boy is in the building. Shout out to DM. It goes down in the DM, and he is representing that Love Buzz squad.
What's up with it, man? Appreciate you for coming through, man. DM. It goes down, and the DM is in the building, man. Holding down the Love Buzz squad. We see you, my G. And we are going to leave that topic where it is and get on into what's this, the mid-show break now? Yeah. All right, cool. Well, then ain't gonna be too much here. It's a good old Monday and whatnot. I reported a lot on Friday, so let's go ahead and get right into it. First things first, man. Y'all know we like to get into what today has to offer us. And today, as of September the 25th, I see that today is National Daughters Day. Okay, shout out to everybody who got daughters out here, man. I'm gonna do a round of applause for that. Come on now. Because if you don't have a daughter, you are a daughter if you're a lady in this comment section. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a good situation right there, man. Love that. National Lobster Day is today. Yom Kippur is today. Binge Day. So if y'all want to sit back, binge, watch your favorite shows and whatnot, today's the day to do that. Nope. Math Storytelling Day. That's cool. Love math. National Comic Book Day. That's fine. National Cooking Day. Shout out to everybody who cooks. You know what I'm saying? Get in the kitchen and whip up a little something. National Food Service Employee Day. If your name is John, today is your day, man. John has a day today. So if your name is John, today is your day, man. National One Hit Wonder Day. That's crazy. It's a lot of them. Shout out to them. Flip, you got a favorite one hit wonder? Somebody that came out with one hit and you loved it and never heard from them again?
Jibbs.
I remember him. You know what? I like Mims. I thought he was gonna have a big future. This Is Why I'm Hot. That was a fucking banger, but that was it, man. It's like, damn. I thought he was gonna be a good one, but no.
People that don't know who Jibbs was. Do your chain hang low?
Yeah, he did that whole. Yeah. That was crazy, but that's wild, man. Let's see. National Psychotherapy Day. All right. Again, we talking about mental health problems and things like that. Right on cue. You know what I'm saying? National Quesadilla Day. Shout out to quesadillas, are fucking delicious. Yeah, get y'all a quesadilla, man. National Roadkill Day. National Tune-Up Day. Oh, if your name is Wade, and we do got a Wade in the building, actually. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you shout out yourself if you still in here, but we got a Wade in the building. If National Wade Day is today, National Yoga Fit Day. Of course, one hit wonder. They say that already. Keep going. Research Administrator Day, World Dream Day, World Pharmacist Day. We're talking about giving drugs to people. And birthdays, man. Christopher Reeves got a birthday today. Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, got a birthday today as well. Jada got a birthday. Who else out here got a birthday? T.I. has a birthday. Will Smith has a birthday. Michael Douglas. There's a lot of birthdays out here, man. So shout out to all of the birthdays that are out here in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Barbara Walters. We out here, man. Love to see it. So that's September 25th. It is a Monday, so there's no new music out right now. Y'all know those only drop on Fridays. And also the sports world, man. There were two games going on. The first game was indeed the Philly versus Bucks game. We've been seeing scores all over the comment section from the Philly fans. And that game is now over, man. Shout out to Philly. They beat the Bucks. And the last score of that game ended up being, let me see if I can find it because I just lost my screen right there real quick. Where did I join in? Oh, it ain't trying to show me. God damn it, where did it go? But they won, okay? Philly beat the Bucks. I think it was still like 25-11 or something like that. I think the ending score was. But right now, there's another game going on right now. The Bengals are playing the Rams, and the Bengals are up 13-9 on the Rams. So we'll see how that goes, man. And, yeah, that. Oh, no, there it is, 25-11. It was 25-11 with the Eagles and the Bucks. So yeah, that's it for sports. Oh wait, no, it's not, because I was going to address the fact that we did take L's, and I said this last time on the pod flat. I said statistics shows that when y'all play against the Bills, y'all lose, and I said when we play against the Cardinals, we lose. Even though the Cardinals was 0-2 and we were 2-0, and we didn't put up 70 points in 2 games and only gave up 10, we took the L. And it's just, it's crazy how even though you could be on fire, man, some statistics stay real, man. So I think, it's tough, man. Those stats scared me this week, and it ended up being an issue, man. But I did win my fantasy week, at least this week. So I feel good about that. But I don't feel good about my Cowboys losing, man. So there's that. As y'all see, he does not have his hat on. He did not change his name. Let y'all know, the command, they didn't put it off this week.
Got our ass handed to us, and like I told them, I said we just don't play well in the rain. Any goddamn, I'm not making that an excuse. I'm just saying that anytime it rains, we don't play. Think about when we was playing Arizona. It rained the first half of that game. Mm-hmm. We were getting our ass kicked the first half of that game. Mm-hmm. That rain stopped. We kicked ass. Buffalo game, it rained all game.
The entire game.
We got our ass handed to us.
Yep.
And I've been telling it's a guy on the trash truck that he's a big Dallas fan. And I said, man, stop talking to me. I said, because you're talking as a fan. You're not talking from a football point of view. I said, Arizona is, I said, y'all think, we beat them. Oh, y'all struggle with Arizona. I said, watch when y'all play them. Watch what happened. I can tell by the way they had the Giants. I said, the way we battled with them, the way they had the Giants, I said, they going to fuck around and beat Dallas. And I kept telling him, I said, bro, they going to fuck around and catch y'all slipping. I said, if y'all don't go in there on fire like this is the Kansas City Chiefs,
Mm-hmm.
y'all gonna fuck around and lose.
Yep.
And I be damned.
It happened, man.
They put it on y'all like that. And I said, I can't wait to see his ass at work. Remember? Oh, y'all only beat the Arizona Cardinals. I'm gonna say, okay, well, what did y'all do to them?
See, that's why I don't talk no shit about nothing. I don't care. Because like I said, I love football first and the Cowboys second. So I watch any game. Like that's how I am when it comes to football and shit. So I'm not delusional because it's my team. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't ever put anything past anybody. Like you said, if you pay attention to football, you would see that the Air Cardinals, although they are 0-2, they're not a bad team at all, especially this year. This ain't last year. Like you got to think about that shit, man. And people don't, and people get beside themselves. And it was a good ass game, and we just could not get out the way, man. We couldn't get it going, and we took the L. So, that's just what it is. So, shout out to the Eagles, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They're the only ones that won this week. The Giants took the L to San Francisco.
They run the league. They run the division 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0, man. 3-0. And then I think we 2-1, y'all 2-1, and the Giants are 1-2. So, yeah. But that's sports, man. That's football, man. What else? Do I have anything else in here to talk about real quick? Speaking of football, man, did you see how the world is just not even the world? Let me just say black women. Let me be very, very clear. Normally we on this podcast, we always bigging up black women, women in general, things like that. But y'all are funny because Travis Kelce is dating Taylor Swift and they're not feeling it, man. They're not feeling it at all. And I've been seeing a lot of memes going around where they're comparing his old girlfriend, who was black, to Taylor Swift. And she's gorgeous. She got a nice little figure on and all that stuff. And then they show a picture of Taylor Swift. She ain't got no body, no titties, no ass. And, everybody just making jokes and shit. But it's like, dog, it's not about anybody's culture, their skin color, what their body shape looks like. None of that shit matters. The only thing that matters is how that person treats you and how you feel when you're with them. That's it. So regardless of who you think looks better, who you think's a better fit, whatever the case may be, like he done cut his beard all today, got a fucking stash. They've been making so many jokes. They said that nigga went from white chocolate to sit tight when you know how to cop. So he is sit tight. I'm like, God damn. And they like, I don't fuck with him anymore. He got terrible taste. I'm like, y'all ain't say that when it was a black woman, but now that it's Taylor Swift, he got terrible taste. I'm like, y'all gotta chill. Yeah, they ain't been going.
The motherfucker said, I saw one joint that said, well, I thought once you go black, you don't never go back. And they said, well, I guess Travis Kelce, that shit don't apply to him. Yeah, I seen all kinds of shit.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, they've been going crazy about it, man. And for those, let me, I got to give y'all some perspective, okay? Because for those who aren't into sports, I'm pretty sure even girls who don't like sports know who fucking Travis Kelce is. Because black women love them some fucking Travis Kelce, okay? So this is a picture of Travis Kelce, white guy. You see him swagged out with the beard and all that other shit. That was his black girlfriend for a long time. They're no longer together. Right now, he's dating Taylor Swift. Y'all know who Taylor Swift is. 12-time Grammy Award winner. You know what I'm saying? And she was at the game with his mom and all that. You know what I'm saying? You see he done cut off the beard. He got the mustache and shit. He looked completely different. And, yeah, man, so they just, they've been going at him, man. They've been calling him all types of shit, man. You know? Look, they showing pictures of his ex, comparing the two.
Remember, he's the one that he ain't spent a lot of money on her either.
He sure didn't. And that was a thing. Yeah. And they saying that him going from this to Taylor Swift was a downgrade. But somebody said, well, one of them's worth $700 million and one isn't. Yeah, like, yeah, like, so they just going back and forth about this whole thing, man. It's crazy. Y'all can go check it out if I'm not doing this with y'all. But yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild shit. You know, I just thought that was real crazy because I'm telling you, they love Travis Kelce. They became fucking Chiefs fans for Travis Kelce. I see them same women on social media right now treat that man like shit. It is crazy to me. But I just thought that was very, very interesting to bring up real quick. And Next up, man, we're gonna send some prayers up, man. It's some news going around about 𝐒𝐭∫𝐩𝐽, his health conditions, man. They said something happened to where he started throwing up blood and shit, and he got something going on health wise. And right now he is currently hospitalized. They say he's fighting for his life. They say he suffered from what is this? I'm trying to read part where they talk about his diagnosis and stuff, but sarcoidosis, that's what it is. I think that's what it is, and he suffers from that. But he's having health complications and stuff like that. So he's getting CAT scans, trying to help with his breathing. He's sedated right now. It's a mess, man. But they saying pray for Cray. And if anybody knows me, Bone Thugs and Harmony was my favorite group growing up. East 99 was my first favorite album of all time. I knew every word from front to back. I don't care how fast them niggas rapped on that motherfucker. I knew every word of that bitch. And so this hit different, man. When you have, somebody that you grew up on in a crazy condition like this, man. So prayers up to Crazy Bone. I hope he makes it through, and bounce back, man, when it comes to the health stuff, man. So this is crazy. Next up, real quick, the preliminary deal reached after 5 months of long waiting, with the Writers Guild and the strike, with all that stuff when it comes to movies, man. They finally struck a deal, so that's good. Let's go ahead and just, round of applause it up. The strike is over. They finally struck a deal between the union leaders and the Hollywood studios, man. I'm not sure what exactly everything entails, but I'm glad that they got an agreement going on, man, because it was a big deal. Also, news: Usher will be performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. I think that's going to be dope. Usher has a wide range of music, a wide range of, features, all types of stuff. So I know he's going to always put on a show. And it's in Vegas. Y'all know he has a residency in Vegas, so I think it's going to be fire, man. But we'll see how it goes, man. And nah, I'm not going through this. This is too many songs. But yeah, that's all I got, man, for the mid-show break and whatnot. Yeah. Unless you got anything, man, we can go ahead and get right into whatever the last thing we got to talk about.
Oh man, the last topic for the night is what makes a man satisfied?
This is weird.
That was funny because when I copied and pasted that, I was just like, hey, yo, pause, bro. That's a bit crazy. But we as men, we have to be mature and answer this. What makes a man satisfied, man? Men like to be understood, man. Men love understanding, man. We are all, just like how we just spoke earlier about mental health and all these different things that we deal with and that we don't have many people that we could talk to or open up to, whether it's men or women. We fight going to the doctors, we fight going to therapy, all these different things, man. We just as individuals just want to be understood, and we're not very complex as women are. We do know that there's so many different layers to women, and that's not a bad thing at all. You know what I'm saying? It's just that men are just very, very simplistic. If we have rule books, it would not be a big book at all. It'll probably be a little paperback for probably 3.5, 4 chapters in that motherfucker, and that's it. It ain't that much. So I feel like men, we would be completely satisfied if we had somebody that understood us. You know what I'm saying? And it takes for you to understand us individually. Everybody's different, but our list is still short. You know what I'm saying? So someone understanding Flatline, if he has his top 5 things that you have to understand about him, that's what it is. Now, his top 5 may be different from my top 5. My top 5 would be completely different from King's top 5. But it's still not a long list to master. You know what I'm saying? We can all be understood. You know what I'm saying? If women take the time to do that, man. So I think that's one of the things, man. We just want to be understood. So that'll be one of my first answers to what makes a man satisfied. Because that's a good feeling, man. When you with somebody, it ain't even got to be a companion. friendships are based on understanding. You know what I'm saying? We understand things about each other on this podcast. We understand how some of us think, how some, you know what I'm saying, how some of us feel about certain things. Like, it's about just having an understanding. You know what I'm saying? And that's really important, man. In all relationships, business relationships, personal relationships, friendships, all that shit, man. Understanding one another. You know what I'm saying? What we like, what we don't like, what makes us tick, what we cool with, what we not cool with. That's all understanding, man. And that's how you grow, you know what I'm saying, as people. So that's the one thing I would say off bus, man. Understanding, man. A man would love to be understood by his friends, family, companion, all that stuff, man. Even in society, man, in this world, we just want to be understood.
And I would back that up with patience. Being patient with a man is that actually is attractive. Because men, we know how women like things. A lot of the times, if they say it, they want it, and they want it at that time. I feel like if you're patient with a man, you will appreciate it more in the long run. It might not happen right when you want it to happen, but I think having patience, you know, just think about if you're understanding and you have patience, like, oof, like you just don't understand how much of a happy woman you would be if you have certain things when it comes to a man. Because if you would understand us and have patience with us, we can make you the damn near the happiest woman in the world. But you gotta have those two. Like those two, you just gotta have them, because I mean, we hard-headed. We, you know, it's a lot of shit. You think about some of y'all that got sons, you know, the shit that he does, and he keep jumping off the couch, and he gonna keep jumping. As much as you say stop doing that, if he jump off until he finally hit his fucking head, and then, you know, then he'll understand. But guess what? He won't do it again. You know, it's certain things that when you got patience and you understand the man, it's just like shit. That can satisfy, man, because it's like I don't feel rushed. Men don't like to be rushed. Men don't like to be pressured. You know, so when you got patience with him, that's what satisfies man, because it's like, damn, she told me such and such, and she's allowing me to fix it in my time. Even if you give him some pointers of how you think he might be able to do it in a faster way, the thing is you're allowing him to do it instead of do it. You need to do it like this, and you got to do it now, or you know, that don't fly with most men.
Yeah, I agree. Gotta have patience, man. King, you got one? What do you what makes a man satisfied?
I'm surprised y'all didn't say this.
You say I ain't hear him. What did he say?
I'm saying I'm surprised y'all did not say this.
What?
This
Shut
is
the
what.
Fuck up?
No, hell no. I mean, this is something I see that most men, what makes them satisfied, and most men like being the man. Like, I'm that guy, I'm that nigga, I run these streets, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Like, every guy wants to be that man, like that, to feel that they are it, that they are doing something good, that they are valuable, that they are worthy. Like, basically, they like their ego stroke. Like, they like to know that they are basically the man. I don't even know how to say it. And that doesn't have to really be like the man in the world, but just in their world. If they can feel like they are the man in their home, or you know, somewhere, they feel really worthy of their, like, what they're doing is great, they'll be pretty much satisfied. And that's what damn near, even to the smallest of man. Like, somebody just stroke their ego, like, you're so great, you're so awesome. A lot of men don't even hear that. And they'll just be satisfied to just get that. The smallest of shit. So just think, like, if you were married, most men will be satisfied knowing that he can take care of his household by himself, and he's the man. Like anything like we're at with the patience. They being patient with him to fix something. Just being able to rely on that man. Most men will be satisfied with that, I believe. Because
I agree.
Anyway,
I agree with that.
I even seen a movie where it was a serial killer, and he kidnapped one of the girls. And one girl he kidnapped stroked into his ego. It's like, these girls probably didn't know how to touch you, or just stroked into his ego, made him feel like he was the man. Like, oh no, you're okay, I got you. Of course, she was the only one that got fucking free.
Yep.
It's the smallest of shits. If you just making a man feel somewhat worthy, can save your motherfucking life, even in the worst case of fucking scenarios.
Yeah.
There's another one that's underrated.
What?
Appreciated.
See, appreciate to me will go with like being a man of, but yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's one thing that I think that's major. Because like I said before in this podcast, I feel that men, we show our love through sacrifice, and we sacrifice our time. We sacrifice things that we don't want to do. We put up with a lot of things when it comes to, we put her feelings first. You know what I'm saying? What she want to watch on Netflix, where she want to go. We go, you know what I'm saying? Go watch this movie. We do a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, to make women happy. So we sacrifice a lot of things. We sacrifice, just being bored, being tired, being, you know what I'm saying, working extra hours to pay bills, you know what I'm saying? Like all these different things that we love through sacrifice. So when you don't feel appreciated in your relationship, one of the worst things you could feel, because you feel like, dog, I'm giving up so much, you know what I'm saying? Like I do anything you ask, you know what I'm saying? When you need me to do something, I drop everything and I run to you, you know what I'm saying? I sacrifice so much just to keep you happy. And when you feel like you're not being appreciated, man, yeah, that is not a great feeling at all. So yes, being appreciated is definitely a good one for sure. That satisfies men 100%. Trying to think of another one.
Like I said, not trying to be funny, but shutting the fuck up.
It's true to a degree. It's true. I get it.
Anyone of y'all say accept it?
I guess that could kind of tie into being understood, but at the same time, no, I get being accepted is a thing.
I'm gonna leave that with being understood.
Yeah.
Because if you being understood and being accepted, almost.
Yeah, understanding me is like accepting me for what. Yeah, because
I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah, man. But to give more content to Fletch, shut the fuck up. I think there's a art to something like that. I think people take how harsh that sounds and just automatically get defensive with it. Mm-hmm. We're like, yo, we would love if women just shut the fuck up. It sounds so fucked up because it is. But the thing is that knowing when to give your man some time, give him some space. That's the art of it. We would definitely want to change the name from shutting the fuck up, but it's knowing when, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's an art that a lot of people don't put any effort into figuring out when it comes to their man. You know what I'm saying? When you notice that he's doing a certain thing or he's a certain way, knowing when to be like, I see, yeah, when he get like this, it's time to go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and let him chill, let him kick it, do what he gonna do. I'll go over here, or I'll go upstairs, or I'll, you know what I'm saying, give him some time. Knowing when to do that, you know what I'm saying? Or just reading his energy, you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff comes with the whole shutting the fuck up thing. It's just like, knowing when to, do less of this and do more of either something else or just giving you space. Because all that stuff falls into the same guidelines to me. You know what I'm saying? Just understanding your partner. You know what I'm saying? Back to understanding again. And yeah, knowing when to get that person space. You know what I'm saying? So that's real. That's a good one.
And there's another one that might sound funny, but knowing what the fuck you want.
I tell y'all on this part all the time, man. A woman who knows what she wants is one of the most attractive things in the world to me. Knowing what you want. Because I don't want to ask you 15 times what you want to eat. I don't want to tell you to put on what you want to watch on Netflix and you scrolling for 30 minutes. And I'm like, I'm tired now. I'm about to go to sleep. And now you got an attitude. No, knowing what you want is really a big deal, man. No, just know, man. Figure it out. I don't know what type of practice you got to do. If you got to fucking go through your closet 2 nights in advance, by the time it's time for us to get ready to get dressed and go, I need you to know what you're going to wear. Don't take all day and come on, man. No
outfits laid out on the bed, baby. Which one I look good in? All of them.
Pick one and let's go.
Let's go. Like, what the fuck? Oh, but I thought I looked fat in that one. So why the fuck are you asking me? I want you to put that on if you know you look fat in it. Don't ask me that. Know what you want. What do you want to eat? I don't know. Whatever you want. All right, I'm going to Wendy's. I don't want Wendy's. Okay, so what the fuck?
I said, what the fuck?
Dog.
It's just so much shit.
I'm telling you, a woman that knows what she wants is really attractive to me. The indecisiveness, man. It's just
let you get all the way to Wendy's and let me get another 6, with the sweet tea, light ice. What you want? I don't really want nothing from here. All right, that's it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, we going home. You ain't gonna stop nowhere and give me nothing to eat. Well, you said you was gonna eat where I wanted to eat.
You ain't want none, so.
So I don't want none. Soon as you get in the car, they smell fresh. Let me have some of your fries. No.
Yeah.
No. You was just in line. And I just asked you if you want. No.
Yeah, it's a pain to deal with, man. Like again, sacrifice. Now you got to sacrifice your patience. You got to sacrifice your meal because you probably gonna share it and give it to her. Like it's just.
Yeah, because you can't sit there and enjoy that shit without. So you just really gonna eat all of that in front? Yes. Damn, here, take a bite. Shit.
Yeah, man.
Like, god damn.
I love you. And it's like, it's like, god damn it. I'm telling you, it is. We let so much shit. Like I say, we sacrifice a lot, man.
Sounds so stressful.
We sacrifice a lot.
Nigga, that is shit.
Good Lord.
Oh my god!
Know what you want, man.
They switch and with that "I love you" shit so quick,
and
it burns us.
I had a small headache, but y'all talking about that is making it grow. Like, I'm starting to get a headache for y'all even more in my left lobe.
Oh man!
Then they think the shit funny. It's just so much shit with this shit.
I'm starting to get a headache and it's not even happening.
Leave me alone.
This shit ain't funny.
Shit is crazy, man.
You know what's now some mixing up a man satisfied? This is what I just assumed. Like being able to fully trust your woman. Like you won't have no worries about her. Like you can really trust her. Like, I'm going out with my friends. All right, babe. See, when you get back, here you go a little bit of money. Just really don't have to worry.
Trust.
That is satisfying.
Trusting is very satisfying. Comfort is very satisfying too. I said that beforehand too. Like, I always feel my best when I can be my full self with the person. Like I said, I ain't gotta, Yeah, but but I feel like understanding someone, that's her understanding me. Comfort is me being comfortable around this person. That's different. Because so like if I want to have a bad movie night and watch bad movies and shit, I'm comfortable with doing that around her because I know she can adapt to the shit and watch with me, whatever. Like certain music, I listen to all types of music. I don't feel I ain't gonna play this because she's not gonna like it, and like no, I play what I feel. And there's like being able to just comfortably be yourself with everything and not have to compromise anything because you're with her or around her. That feels very, very good. You know what I'm saying? Where you can just be yourself. You can talk how you want to talk. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can show whatever your anger, frustrations, or, you know what I'm saying, your goofy sides, your funny, you know what I'm saying, corny shit.
I 100% agree. Being able to open up to your woman and not having to worry about shit, that is very satisfying.
Yeah.
You are not going anywhere.
Anywhere, dog.
What's your ring size? Let's go.
Yes, man.
Dance and Lust has a lot of little nasty shit. I mean, Dance and Love. I'm sorry. I said, she said King said making it grow.
Okay.
And she said something back earlier when I was like, I want to get
bring it back or something like that.
I'll go right behind that with this. Yeah. So Dance and Lust is really lusting tonight. I don't.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give her 3 of those because she nasty right now. It's Monday. She doing one of these tonight. She taking care of that thing tonight. Yeah. That's what it seems like.
And we got 2 faces that popped up in this thing as well. Just Blame Love is in the building and she's representing that pack.
Hey, packed out of the building. We see you. Appreciate you for coming through and repping your wolf pack. We see you.
Maine, aka New is also in the building and she's representing that Love Buzz Squad.
Let's go.
Hey
yo. No. Maine. In the building, man. Appreciate you for coming through and holding down your squad as well. Okay.
Didi said Dancing Lustman sitting on one tonight. Oh no, she been on one.
Which is still kind of nasty for her. Yeah. She want to be on one. That's what it seems like.
Y'all crazy, man.
It's been a day, y'all. It's been a day. Yeah. Just end that thing off right. You know what I'm saying? Knock your ass right out.
She probably just waking up from doing that order.
Very true.
She say she want to order a dildo off a Wish.
Yeah.
Try Temu. I think they deliver faster.
No bullshit. But yeah, man. We enlisted a lot of things that makes a man satisfied, man. So women, I hope you've been taking a lot of notes. You know what I'm saying? Us dropping our personal gems in here, you know what I'm saying? So you can, hopefully make a man or keep your man satisfied, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's what we got. If we ain't got nothing else, man, that is the end of our goddamn show. So I'm going to hit this goddamn round of applause button for everybody that's up in here being dope with us. You know what I'm saying? Good old hour, 38 minutes on a Monday. Let's get this rundown started, man. First things first, for those who did come in here late, you know what I'm saying, like LeVay and New, please do us a favor and hit the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe, hit the bell. You already know how it is. We would appreciate if you did so. You know what I mean? And yeah. What else? All right. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to 583 Expressions. As always, man, we love showing love because they love showing love to us, man. Make sure you go to 583expressions.com. You know what I'm saying? They said probably October is when things should be back up and running and things like that. But we always want to make sure we show love to Ty and the gang for sponsoring the pod and just, you know what I'm saying, showing us some love, man. We appreciate you as always. You know what I mean? Boom. This is for our streaming platforms. For anybody who streams this show and whatnot and can't watch it live when we go live here on YouTube, man, we are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, and all the other streaming platforms as well, man. Just look us up, LiveVibez Podcast. Look for them lightning bolts, and you know it's us. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who does stream the show whenever you riding in the car, at the office, you know what I'm saying, doing your workouts, just listening to us, act a fool. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And continue to show love and do so. Hashtag LVP Fitness Challenge. Y'all already know what this is, man. We always encourage y'all since day one to take care of yourselves, man. And continue to work out, continue to, thrive and do things for self-health and self-love. And if you do decide to do that, you want to put it on your social medias, man, just use that hashtag right there. We would appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So once we click it, we can see everybody's progress and things like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just take care of yourself. That's the main point of that. All right. What else we got here? Boom, our links link, man. LINKS.co/LiveVibezPodcast. You can scan that QR code that is on the screen right now, or you can look in the description of this YouTube video. The links are in there as well. Like I said, you can subscribe, you can donate to the vibes. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling generous and whatnot, all the money that we get, we use solely on this pod for stuff like this, like a links link, for us streaming live, for all this the type of stuff that we do, man. So you can do that. You can send us fan mail and gifts. You can make it personal. If it's personal, we can just say, all right, just don't open on the pod. Cool. But we normally open all gifts on the pod. It's super awesome. Yeah. Topics, ending questions. You want to be a guest, you want to be a sponsor, all that, man. Just reach out to us. We got DMs on socials, we got emails, everything, man. Just reach out, man. We'll definitely, link up and rock out. Next up, man, livevibestore.com. Make sure y'all check out the store, see what's in there, man. If you do see something you like, take yourself a selfie and whatnot and send it on over to us, man. Send it to us and we would appreciate that and put you on our Merch Monday. Y'all know how that goes. We are now gearing up for another season, so we're going to have new merch, hopefully everybody buy some of the new merch so that we can get some more Merch Mondays popping and whatnot, and all that good stuff. And y'all already know what it is, man. Every Monday and Friday around 9 o'clock Eastern time, we come live with the vibes and everybody's favorite photo from last season because, we laughing and joking and having a good old fucking time. You know what I mean? Now, this is the part where if you do have any questions and whatnot, y'all can put it in the comment section right now. Let us know what you think and what you want to talk about. I'm going to hit this music. And
I got one already. She said, Flat, what kind of she said, what kind of sexual underwear you like?
Oh, shit.
Boy shorts. Oh, no. She said, Flat, why do you misread everything with a sexual undertone? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you said what kind of sexual underwear I like. I ain't understand that shit. Boy shorts. But, yeah. Go ahead. Yes. I guess we can hit the noise. Anybody got a question?
Go. Hey. One more time. Let's go. All right. Now, although I don't see any questions, anything like that, I do want to ask my guys right now. Do you guys think now is the time that we should start introducing at least the number one biggest change to this podcast next season? Because we don't know if they're going to be here and not be here Friday or however.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep promoting it anyway. So
yeah, man.
No changes.
I'm going to tell y'all the number one change right now. And it's a big deal. So I need everybody to listen up. In the comment section, if you're just listening, however, I need y'all to listen. Yeah. I need y'all to understand something. We are switching up our schedule. We are no longer going live 2 times a week, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, there's a pro to that con, okay? We will now be going live every Tuesday at 9 p.m., okay? Every Tuesday at 9 p.m. is going to be the new schedule. Again, we'll break everything down. Mondays are always tricky. A lot of holidays be on Mondays. Fridays extremely tricky. It's the weekend. People be available. Some people can't be available. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta have can't go to certain things.
Y'all can invite us to events on Fridays and we might can show up.
You know what I'm saying? People got kids, you know what I'm saying? They got to try to spend time with their families. A lot of stuff was, being cut short for Friday. So we're making a change to every Tuesday at 9. That is the major change. So if you know somebody who ain't watching tonight, you might want to tell them, okay? We're going to put on our social medias as well, starting in October. I think October, the first episode will be Tuesday, October the 3rd. That'll be our very first episode for the next season. So Everything else will be a surprise or new to us as well. We're still figuring it, mapping everything out. But make sure y'all understand that every Tuesday at 9 p.m. is when we're start going live on YouTube. Okay, so as we continue to work out all the kinks, figure everything out, we making these moves. Also, if y'all was on the last pod, y'all would know that Dreams to Reality is ready to go ahead and lock us in with a cruise. So that information is going to be coming very soon as well. What else? But yeah, there's a lot of changes we're making.
So get y'all partners up.
Even though we are going live on Tuesdays, that does not stop our merch Mondays.
Mondays, yes. Very good call.
Merch Mondays. We will still celebrate those, and we will post those across all of our social medias on Mondays. And then we still will be bringing it to the pod on Tuesdays to show love to those who are Merch Mondays. So don't forget that. We will still, that's why it's important to still follow us on the social medias and on the subscribe to us on the YouTube, because you will be hearing us and seeing us live on the Tuesday, but we still show love to our vibers and our viewers and our supporters on Mondays on our pages. So everything is still, things are being changed, we tweaking things, but at the end of the day, we will still be here.
Yes, indeed. So everything Flash said, just stay in tune with the socials. We're going to be doing a lot more with our social media stuff for the fact that we're not going to be on twice a week. So we're going to utilize a lot of that stuff, man, to bring, a lot of things to the forefront. So make sure y'all go and do that. Of course, LiveVibezPodcast on Instagram. Just type it into Facebook. You'll see all the pages we have. Twitter, the same thing. Just look it up. We'll make sure we get all the information to y'all. But we want to make sure y'all know that now. You know what I'm saying? It's going to start being every Tuesday at 9, man. And hopefully that means that everybody can start watching now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being busy on a Friday nights and got events and birthday parties and clubs to go to. People be hitting us up. Yo, I'm in the club right now, but shout out to Soprano Squad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we love that y'all do that for us, man. We love that y'all tap in no matter where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? But it just better benefits everybody. If we could pick a day during the week where we could pod, everybody's schedule is a lot better, and we ain't got to really fight with so much different things with a Monday and a Friday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I got a question. I just looked at the schedule. We're going to be on Tuesdays.
Halloween.
What about Halloween?
That was the first thing I saw. I said, yeah. Halloween. Now, Halloween is a holiday, and that's King's son. That's Ebro's birthday. So that's going to be a tough call right there. So
I won't be here either because I won't cruise.
Oh, then we ain't part. That's simple.
I go on a Halloween cruise every
year. Exactly. So we'll again stay in tune with our social media, because even if we don't pod, we'll try to do something, anything. We'll try to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We got some ideas of what we'll do when we don't pod or whatever. Again, we tweaking out stuff like this. So we'll let you know. Hot seat. I don't know, DC. We talked about it. We're still tweaking that too. That may be cut next season. We'll finalize that by October. There's a lot of things that we're getting rid of, replacing, figuring out whatever. But just be ready on Tuesday for a whole new lineup. We'll actually have a whole lot more information on how this show is going to be set up going forward. But it's definitely going to be dope. So just stay tuned, and we'll keep y'all posted, man, for sure. But other than that, that's for everybody that's here. We're going to try to make this announcement again however we can. I know Friday might be hectic too, because it's the 29th. That is actually James Just Blame LeVay's birthday.
I was about to say. So.
Yeah, so that's tough too. So that's why I'm like, yo. That's why I'm like, yo. So we got to start getting people involved. Yes, this Friday. Yes,
this Friday.
This Friday, man. It's Just Blame LeVay's birthday, man.
Okay.
Yes. So
plan for that, because
don't know, man. We're gonna figure it out. Look, finally the fellas can join me on a Friday night. See, look, obviously Nessa got something cracking on Fridays. Look, and we normally couldn't do it, but now we probably can. Yeah, but yes, every Tuesday at 9. Again, everything on every other part of this show will continue to update. We'll continue to tweak, and we'll have everything ready a week from now. You know what I'm saying? So just stay tuned to everything. If y'all do have any questions and stuff like that or any concerns, please hit us up in the DMs on one of our platforms or whatever, and we'll try to, map it out. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely want everybody to be on the same page and understand what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we're still tweaking things as we speak. We had a meeting yesterday, got a lot of stuff underway. We're still, trying to finalize some things. So just bear with us. Get used to the new time. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, man.
But this is the ending question that Dancing Lust came up with.
Gotcha.
She said, "Is there?"
That's
the wrong there, but is there a cap in age where a man is considered too sensitive? Like, what? Man, you too grown for that.
Okay. Is there a cap in age where a man is considered too sensitive? All right, got that. Appreciate you. And yeah, that's it. That's all we got, right?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Well, we appreciate all of you that are here. We appreciate y'all understanding the changes that we're making. Of course, these are changes for the betterment of the pod and everybody's schedule. That's one of the things that we get. And whenever we ask questions like this and get feedback from people, everyone loves that we go live twice a week. But at the same time, people hate the fact that we don't take breaks. They're like, yo, y'all pod all the time. We try to take breaks on holidays and things like that, but we don't never take time off. We really just, make this a main thing. So, this will really help out a lot, with schedules. It'll allow us to put a lot more into a show versus, trying to just come and just answer some questions Monday and Friday. We can actually put in some time and effort to put a really good show together because we know we're going to see y'all once a week. So, but again, bear with us and it's going to be awesome. All right. But
you look at her being funny.
What happened? Who birthday is it? I don't know. You might have to rewind the show and find out because we said it. I just don't remember what we said.
Yeah, tell everybody to watch the show and figure out who birthday it is.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Other than that, great show. We appreciate everybody that was here tonight and had a blast with us, man. We got to find out how we're going to work this Friday show, if there will be a Friday show. So again, just we'll give y'all updates on what that's going to look like. Other than that, if we are having a show, we'll see y'all. If we're not having a show, then we will see y'all on the first episode of season 8, which will be next Tuesday. And yeah, shit. Other than that, man, my guys, we got anything before we get up out of here? Well, we didn't drop the biggest bombshell, and hopefully everybody's ready for that. And other than that, man, shit. Without further ado, Flatliner, you can take us up.
Man, y'all already know what it is. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Don't put your hands where you won't put your face. And remember, put them guns down and pick the gloves up. And we out.
Hey.
Hey man, welcome to the live box, man. We are here with the new scenery. You got to see it on Sunday.
Hey, yo, y'all know how I told y'all that my kids be pulling out their teeth and shit? Mm-hmm. My daughter pulled out another tooth again today. She sent me a video of it. And she always do that. She records herself doing it. She be like, Dad, it's that time again. I'm taking out another tooth. And I'm like, what? She pop that motherfucker out every time.
I got like 3 Ethan's teeth on my desk. I had to buy this nigga a game. Like,
look, man, you cashing out right now. Look, we're gonna get you something, man. God damn.
Like, you believe in the tooth fairy? No, all right, which one?
Oh man, that's crazy.
He moved this. This game. I'm like, all right, just tell me this, bro.
Man, but shit, do I have a voice for y'all real quick? Hold on. Let's see. Same shit, probably. What is this? The Doc.
It's the LiveVibez Podcast.
That's it's dope.
It's the LiveVibez Podcast.
That sounds crazy.
Sound like GGB shit.
No bullshit. Oh man. All right, y'all have a good night, man. Have a great week. We will see y'all possibly on Friday or definitely Tuesday.
Bye bye.
Yes, sir.
Bye bye.